groups.
And as investigators continue to piece together the events that led up to Saturday's mass shooting, residents in the surrounding neighborhoods are still reeling in the aftermath. Fox 40's Josie Hart joining us now live in front of the banquet hall where that shooting happened. Josie, what are you seeing out there tonight?
Well, there's definitely been a lot happening out here. We're actually just right in front of the banquet hall, and one thing that's very notable today is just the outpour of community support. And as you can see, there is a vigil happening right here with some flowers and some candles that people have been dropping off and donating. Now, we know that there's been a lot of neighbors coming out here, coming up to us, just asking questions. They tell us that they want answers, but we're also seeing community members who are just trying to show support in any way that they can. At a banquet hall in Stockton, the aftermath of a deadly mass shooting is impossible to miss. Blood on the floor, children's shoes, and party favors scattered around the building. What should have been a day of celebration on Saturday, November 29th, now tells a story of how quickly a child's birthday party turned into a night of chaos. The walls of the banquet hall on Lucille Avenue are left riddled with bullet holes, but the damage extends beyond that. Just across the street, Brandon Hernandez says his house was hit by flying bullets.
I just heard the shooting, but I was working right here. Yeah, you see a lot of fires and smoke. I just walk all the way to my house and got inside, but I see a lot of shots in my house, broken glasses and everything. It's really scary right here.
The bullets went through the windows and into his home. He says he never expected this to happen in his neighborhood and is now thinking about moving out.
I just bought the house too. I'm really scared, yeah.
As of Monday afternoon, law enforcement officials have not confirmed the names of the victims, ages 8, 9, 14, and 21. But some families are coming forward. We obtained a statement made by Roscoe Brown with the Stockton Office of Violence Prevention. He says his niece and nephew were shot at the party and that the party was thrown for his brother's 2-year-old granddaughter, who is unharmed. In his statement to the Associated Press, Brown said, quote, "Who would come and do that to some kids?" He added, quote, "You can't shoot up a party. That's senseless, a kid's party at that." But in the midst of all the pain, community members are stepping in to help in small but meaningful ways. A memorial is growing outside the banquet hall with flowers donated by a local grocery store. And one resident who owns an event supply business is using what he has to support the victims' families. He is offering free tables and chairs for funerals, memorials, or other gatherings, hoping to lift any small burden as the families grieve.
It gives me a lot of relief to be able to help out these families, knowing that it's not just about the money, it's also about just making sure that we're all connected, really.
He's asking the families to contact Ariano's event service at 209-395-7989. Luis Angel says his family members also have businesses similar to his and that they can accommodate the families for larger events if need be. He also says that at times like this, any act of kindness can go a long way. For now, reporting in Stockton, covering local news that matters, Josie Hart, Fox 40 News.
Josie, thank you.